Need more views? Want to capture people's attention? Let's find out how to make a thumbnail that does exactly that. Here's how to make thumbnails for free from your phone, and we'll let you know why it works. Hi, welcome to the Snow Creators Lab. To click or not to click? That is the question. And the answer might be your thumbnail. If you're watching this, you probably want to step up your YouTube game. And yes, the thumbnail is an undeniably important part of it, seeing as it's the first thing a viewer will see. First impressions are important, and we want people to know exactly what your video is about before clicking. Though your content will have to be good as well, your thumbnail is a large part that determines whether or not someone will ultimately click on your video. Today, I'll be showing you what a good thumbnail needs, and a way to easily create such thumbnails. And it'll be from the comfort of your phone and for free. Before we start, let's go over what kind of thumbnail we'll be making. There's no one-size-fits-all solution to making a good YouTube thumbnail. Though the specifics of what kind of thumbnail works best is always changing, the reaction photo thumbnail continues to work wonders. Lots of thumbnails take advantage of this format, and there's a reason for that. Having a person in your thumbnail rather than just stock photos and text has been shown to better capture a person's attention, not to mention it helps with your branding and adds a subconscious personal connection. Not all content will go well with this kind of thumbnail, but you will nevertheless be able to use the methods in this video to create your own thumbnails. To make our thumbnail, we'll first need some photos of ourselves displaying an emotion appropriate to the content. This could be happiness, surprise, anger, etc. If needed, exaggerate your expressions so that it's easier for anyone to tell what feeling you're trying to convey from a glance. I took a few of these photos with my phone. They don't have to be the best quality, and as I'll show you soon, the background doesn't matter much either. I would advise you take at least 5 photos so that you can later go with the one that looks best. We're going to take these photos straight to the EPIK app. It's my go-to free app for anything involving photo editing. Let's go ahead and open up EPIK. First, we'll open up the photo that we're going to use as the background. Now, this could either be a screenshot of an important part of your video or something that represents the contents of your video. If you're making a recipe video, have a photo of the dish. If it's a gaming video, include a screenshot from the game. Remember, you want viewers to take a glance at your thumbnail and immediately know what it's about. You want the essence of your video to be condensed into one image. We'll crop the image to a 16:9 ratio, which is the YouTube ratio for thumbnails. Now, we're going to go to Add Photo and add the reaction photo we took of ourselves. Tap on the cutout tool and it should automatically select just you. If not, you can use the outline, brush, or eraser to refine your selection. The fact that you can cut yourself out means that you can use any background you want. Place and resize yourself at the side of the image with your face large enough to see from afar. You always have to keep in mind that the thumbnails will likely be seen small, so it's better for it to be a bit bigger than you deem necessary. Now let's go to the Adjust tab. We'll be adjusting the color of our image before we go any further. We're going to increase the lux, contrast, and saturation just a little bit. With the thumbnails appearing small, it's better for the colors and contrast to pop a bit more. It's a tiny detail, but these little things add up. Finally, to add text, go to the text option. First, we want to decide what we want to write on our thumbnail. It should be something that tells viewers exactly what your video will be offering. At the same time, the text has to be simple and legible. Again, considering that the thumbnail is small, it's important to manage the space. Having lots of text might be informative, but your viewers won't be able to read any of it. I recommend you keeping your text to 5 or fewer words. It also helps to look at videos similar to yours and see how others did it. If you know what you'll be writing, let's pick a font. You want a font that's bold and easy to read. Anything too thin or fancy won't immediately register with viewers, which will lead to fewer views. Usually for thumbnails, simple is best. Now we can add a background to the text. White text in a dark background always works, and it helps your text be legible. Also, if there's any text that you can substitute with an image in a way that everyone can understand, do so. For example, instead of writing out YouTube, you could just include a YouTube logo, which could lead to the thumbnail looking that much simpler without losing much meaning. And there we are. We went from nothing to this. Long gone are the days where you needed a computer with expensive software to create competent content, as you can now film, create, and upload all kinds of content with just your phone. The thumbnail is no exception. Hopefully you'll be able to apply this process to create effective thumbnails with ease. I'll be leaving a link in the description to EPIK, the photo editing tool we use to create our thumbnail, so you can go and check that out. Thank you for watching, and for more tips like these, be sure to like and subscribe to Snow Creators Lab.